Hey, what's going on, guys? It is your good friend Matt back again here today as only where we can be on the Matt's Wrestling Collectibles YouTube channel. This is going to be our 10th figure pickups and review video. If you see what's out in front of me, you already know what we're going to be talking about today. But before we go any further, I do want to let everybody know we do have a video that is just dedicated to the No Holds Barred set. So if you guys do want to get a little bit more information on that and watch a little bit more of a detailed video of it, we're going to kind of skim through it here. But if you want to watch a more detailed video of it, check out my videos. Go right into the recent uploads, and the video that is prior to this or after this will be a exclusive video to the No Holds Barred set. We're going to go over the whole thing. So we're going to skim through it here a little bit today, quick on this one, and we'll get right to the other figures that we have for you. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. This is the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive of 2022. It is the No Holds Barred set with Hulk Hogan and Zeus. So we're going to go right through this really quick. Like I said, we can check out the other video if you'd like for a more detailed video in this. But we've got the outer packaging. It's got Zeus and Hogan on the side. Obviously, we've got the Ultimate on the front and on the side. Up top, we've got the little blurb, little quote, "What's that smell?" An iconic line from Hulk Hogan in there. And, of course, No Holds Barred on the back. Let me put that back over here. So then we've got the secondary inner package that slides over the sleeve of the figures. You've got the VHS cover look-esque of things here, and it's, of course, got Hogan and Zeus looking just as they could. We've got them on the side. Like I said, I mean, this is just an awesome packaging here. I love the way that that looks. Also going on this side, we've got No Holds Barred again. On the top up here, we've got "Rip 'em," as always, another iconic movie quote. And did we go to the back yet? I think we didn't. Did we go to the back? Here we are. We're at the back. So on the back, we've also got some more figure-esque style movie look. And, you know, it's really cool that they did that and included them in there. So very happy to see that. And, of course, on the front here, like I said, you know, they've changed it all up to different things from the original movie, obviously, into now this packaging, which makes it very, very cool. In here, this VHS front piece, looking, you know, just like a VHS cover, sits right in there. That pulls out. And then you got the figures that slide out of there. This bottom piece comes out, and within that, you have your accessories, which I will show you quick here. Like I said, these are all in the other video as well. So we've got the Zeus accessories, which fall out if you flip it forward. I've mentioned that in the other video, so you guys can check that out. But we've got the Zeus accessories. We've got the Hogan accessories. And, of course, very happy to have both of those. They just, you know, make these figures even just that much more ultimate as they are. And here we've got the Hogan and the Zeus. I mean, these are just absolutely amazing. Trying to show you as best as I can. Like I said, it's a little tough. Got these strapped in here. Not planning on opening these. So that is, you know, how we have that there. So the playing the banjo, playing the guitar, whatever you want to do, those are strapped in. And we've got Hogan with the iconic white WWF Winged Eagle title, which is awesome. So happy to be able to see that as a actual belt being made here. And, you know, iconic look, iconic movie look, you know, right to the T. It looks awesome. It looks great. Couldn't be any happier with these figures. They are definitely all of an Ultimate Edition. And to give you guys an idea of what it looks like here once we put everything back, you know, this piece slides in there. Like I said, the accessories go on the bottom. The tape goes over the front. This piece slides over the top. And then all of that goes into your next box. It is quite the array of packaging here. So without further ado, let's get the Zeus and Hogan Comic-Con exclusive out of here. Like I said, we did a whole video on that you can check out in my recent uploads. You can check those out and see what you get there. You might get a little bit more information in that one. I think that's actually a 20-minute video. So what we just covered here in a couple of minutes, we definitely did more so in that other video. You want to definitely check that out and subscribe to the channel while you guys are at it. So let's get into these next figures. This is my week of pickups. So it's a lot of the same, but a lot of different, if that makes sense. I guess we should just start off right with them off the rip here. We've got DX Billy Gunn. We've got DX Triple H. We've got DX China. We've got the DX Road Dogg. And that means there can only be one left. That is the DX X-Pac. So let's try to get these all in here and fan these out a bit so everybody can see them. Finally completed the DX Army. I'm very, very excited, very happy to have it. The first ones that I did actually purchase was the Road Dogg and the X-Pac. I bought those at retail. I wound up finding a really good deal on eBay for the whole set, so I did purchase the entire set. So if you guys are looking and you guys are curious, you could follow me on Facebook at Matt's Wrestling Collectibles. We have the store page where all of my merchandise gets posted, as well as our group page where everybody is welcome to post. You can buy, sell, trade, discuss wrestling, anything you'd like. It doesn't even have to be just figures. It could be anything wrestling related. These two are both up for sale right now. I don't know exactly what I have them priced at. I do want to say they're probably around $30 each. But I do have a set of Road Dogg and X-Pac up for sale. So those are available to anybody who wants to check that out on the Facebook page. But very excited to get these. The reason why I wound up buying the whole set was obviously for anybody who has been following these figures. We all know that the Billy Gunn is quite the expensive one of the set right now. It made more sense to buy the whole set over than to just buy the Billy Gunn, the Triple H, and the Chyna. I probably would have spent more buying those three individually than I would have just to buy the whole set again. So that is why we have a couple extras for sale. But at the same time, I mean, such a great set. It almost makes me want to open those figures just to display them. But my inbox collector mind is in full effect right now, so I'm trying to keep that at where it is. And, so that is... it's a tough thing. You want to let them breathe. You want to display them, but at the same time, I enjoy them being in the package so much. So it's very hard for me to want to open them. But so we've got Billy Gunn, we've got Triple H, Chyna, Road Dogg, and X-Pac, and awesome figures. And I think these came out over 4 series. So we've got Series 12, Series 13, 14, and 15, which is pretty crazy. Spacing them out obviously like that, but I do enjoy it. It makes the hunt a little bit more fun. Obviously, sometimes when you just have a tag team that gets split from a set, I'm not really always too crazy about that. But, I mean, sometimes I guess they, it is what it is. They do what they do to keep the hunt exciting for everybody. But very, very happy to have these in the collection. Excited that they are in the collection. And the DX army is basically complete. Obviously, we need a few more figures as far as, like, Shawn Michaels, could even go as far as Hornswoggle in his time with DX. I mean, of course, there's other few people that probably were within and kind of, bouncing in and out of the clique of the group. I do have my Shawn Michaels Series 7 Elite on the wall. So, I mean, technically, I do have a DX Shawn Michaels, but that's more of a new style DX Shawn Michaels. So I would really like to get Shawn in this era, in this time, in this DX style. That would be a much needed piece to the collection. I'm sure we will see something like that in the future. But there you have it, guys. We've got the whole DX army, an incredible set. I mean, you have to have this in your collection. There's no way you can pass on it. It is awesome. I do love the figures. And also, too, it's actually very funny because these two figures here, the Triple H and the Chyna, I passed on them so many times in the store. I kept saying, I'm going to get them next time. I'm going to get them next time. Eventually, they went from being peg warmers to not being able to find them on the pegs at all. So if you do see these figures somewhere and you've been thinking about getting them and you've been passing on them, I would definitely recommend you pick them up as soon as you can. But that is it, guys. That is the DX Army. So we've got, of course, like I said, X-Pac, Road Dogg, Chyna, Triple H, and Billy Gunn. Very, very excited to add these to the collection. Looking forward to more DX figures in the future, as well as more NWO figures, because you can't have the DX without the NWO. So now I guess we're going to go on to the next one here. Another figure that's a little older and definitely more towards the beginning of the Mattel time and era. And that is none other than the Elite Series Legends, or I should say Legends Elite Series. I always say Elite with these because if they are Elite bodies, I try to always mention them as Elites. So Elite Legends Series 3, The Rock. I mean, I was very happy to get this. I remember picking up this figure, and crazy enough, guys, I had 3 of these figures, and I had 2 or 3 of the Stone Cold that came out, I believe, in Legends Series 1. And I remember when I first got them, I opened one of each and displayed them, and then I still had 1 Stone Cold that was, mint in the package, and 2 of The Rock that were mint in the package. Of course, I wound up selling the Rock and the Stone Cold, both of the Rocks and the Stone Cold. And then I still had my 2 open on-card ones because, of course, I saved the package for everything. I wound up selling those at one point. And all this time later, you're talking, it's just crazy to think that, we're re-hunting these figures that I had gotten rid of so many years ago. And I'm very happy to have them back in my collection. I'm extremely happy to get this Rock. I love this Rock. I know there's people out there that are going to say, oh, well, they had like the Top Picks Rock, which I do have as well. It's very similar. Of course, I think the tights on the lettering are different. Yes, so that one's got the blue outline around the silver, and this is the all gold. Actually, there's no silver outline, so I didn't even know that. I actually thought there was a silver outline. Never paid attention to that. But we've got the Rock, gold design on the trunks, and of course the layeth the smacketh down t-shirt. And I mean, just a great figure. You've got all his blurbs and accolades on the back, and it says WWE Champion, WCW World Champion, Intercontinental Champion, World Tag Team Champion, and he was the Royal Rumble winner in 2000. It's just a really awesome figure. I love this look. I love when they were still doing like this style of the cartoon and the drawing, almost the figure goes very well with everything they did. Obviously, it was always all matching or close to it, of the time era to the figure's time era. Occasionally, we get some that might be slightly off, but these are always pretty much to the point of what they were. I love, like I said, the backing and just that cartoon look, that drawing type look of the photo. On the back of the packaging here, you get the rest of the series, and I'm going to try to say this without messing up, but I believe the back of the set, you got The Rock, Brian Pillman, British Bulldog, Vader. You've also got Mr. Perfect, and I'm drawing a blank on the last one. Who else do we got in here? Hacksaw Jim Duggan. He was the other one there. So you got all of them on the back, and of course, like I said, the little blurb of what is going on, as well as his accolades and accomplishments. But I was really happy to get this, guys. It was a great price. I paid, I think, $35 for the figure. So I don't think that's really all too bad. I have seen some of these going upwards of like $60 to $75. So I think that's a good price. The Austin, which, like I said, was iconic to Rock and Austin. I had gotten rid of so many of those, and now to see those at $100 a piece, I'm debating on grabbing one. Just haven't decided yet. There are a lot of Austin figures out there. So, but if you are a series completionist, kind of in the sense that I am, and I don't mean that as in like I want every single figure from every set, but I am very big on getting like Series 1 figures. I'm actually in the hunt for Classic Superstars Series 1 again. And it's weird because, like, as much as I want to buy them, I can buy all those figures the same way in Mattel. So I'm debating. I'm not sure if I want to do that just yet, but I am considering getting the Series 1 Classic Superstars and completing that again, which would also mean that I would have to get all of the Classic Superstars Series 1 regulars from Ruthless Aggression, the 2-packs, the 3-packs, the Deluxe Classic Series 1. So a lot of figures that would have to be picked up along the way to complete all those. But The Rock Legends Series 3, like I said, just very happy to have this back. And like I said, a great price at that. He will stay sealed this time, that's for sure. He will not be getting displayed. He will stay inside his plastic prison for the rest of his days with me anyway. So, but all right, guys, this brings me to my last figure of the video. We've got one more here, and another Jakks figure. Picking up another Jakks figure this week. I've been slowly getting them here and there, trying to get figures that, like I've said before, I don't feel as though Mattel is going to make them, whether it be a licensing issue, whether it be an issue where the company and the person that's in question might have a problem, or, maybe other terms as well, depending on whether somebody has passed away, in this case, as well as, a few others. But the next figure up is the late, great, and none other Mr. Test himself. Was very happy to get this and put this in the collection. Like I said, trying to get some of these guys that won't be necessarily, I think, made in Mattel, as well as a few of the guys that are on the back here, one of which being the Ultimo Dragon. I'm actually in the hunt for him right now as well. So We've got Testo here. Very cool packaging. Obviously, you know, when back in the day we had a lot of packaging styles like this. It is the raw style entrance, you know, so you've got that around the top here, which is pretty cool, and, you know, some more detail on the bottom. It's a very, you know, unique package in that sense, the way that it's set up here. It's got, you know, this cutout and, you know, the sides that are all kind of more so like the SmackDown fist almost, if you will, where they had these kind of like rugged sides to them. Same thing with the top, you know, all rugged in its detail. Definitely cool and different, of course. He comes with a crutch, so, you know, I don't think he's going to have any trouble walking, but whoever he hits with that might have some trouble walking. But, you know, like I said, of course, Test, another great figure to add from the Ruthless Aggression era and line, and, you know, very happy to put this in the collection and be able to get this. If you look at the back, we've got Ruthless Aggression Series 8, which is what he is in here. We've got Classic Superstars Series 1, which is funny enough, and as a matter of fact, actually, didn't even realize this until just now, but the Classic Superstars Series 1 on the back actually shows Bret Hart, but does not show the Ultimate Warrior. And usually it's the other way around. You see Ultimate Warrior, and they didn't include the Bret Hart. They also are showing the Stun Action Ring. God, if I didn't have 30 of those in my childhood, I didn't have one. And they also show the Elimination Chamber back there, so that kind of is cool to see the cross-promotion of other items, which I think that would be something nice to add back to some of these newer packages. It would definitely, you know, make it a little bit more of a Jakks era style. I mean, of course, we always get the people in the series on the back of the packages, but to show other series and, you know, advertise to other, you know, lines and figures and stuff like that is a thing that I think Jakks always capitalized on, and something that we don't really see much from Mattel. So, you know, who knows? Maybe that's something we'll see in the future. But as always, guys, this is Test, and this is the last figure of the day. So that is going to be our wrap-up for our 10th figure pickups and review video. I hope you guys have been enjoying this little series that we've been having. Can't wait to make episode 11, hopefully sooner than later. But these might turn into once-a-week videos. Maybe I will start doing the weekly pickups, weekly figure pickups, you know, and just leave it at that instead of just making them whenever they are. It might be a Friday video. It might be a Saturday video. Who knows? I guess however the time falls. But I do appreciate you guys sticking with me, staying with me through this series, and following me for these figures as well as other things that we have here on the channel. So without further ado, guys, if you haven't already, I say it all the time, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it as always. Give the video a like, give it a share, and if there are any things or figures or things that I've gone over today that you want to sound off in the comments below, tell me how you feel, tell me what you feel about these figures, if you like them, if you don't like them, that all can be right in the comments below. So I enjoy reading those, and I enjoy the messages that I get from you guys and the questions that I get. I really appreciate anybody who reaches out. So as always, guys, enjoy the rest of your weekend, enjoy the rest of your week ahead. As always, this is Matt from Matt's Wrestling Collectibles, the only place we can be on YouTube. And from me to you, enjoy the rest of the week, enjoy your time, and as always, I will see you in the next video. Stay tuned.